now, today, we're having Forest. Number one brewing company here in London. These are our number one sponsors. And cheers to y'all.
Cheers. So I guess let's talk about that crusty nose. Let's get on that.
Crusty nose.
Explain the situation yesterday.
Talk shit, but sure. I'll share. No.
Shh. Why is it talking shit? I'm just saying you had a great experience through a product that's sponsoring us. So I'm just trying to I'm not talking shit because it was crusty, bro. Ask Gracie.
Grace,
it was a little crusty.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
I'm no comment.
No comment. So
okay. So let me speak from my side. I'm not secure about it, but it looked rough. Before we even shot Food Friday, you saw me. I was like, yo, do you have any moisturizer? Because I had nothing.
Why would you ask me if you have moisturizer? Because you had a crusty nose.
That was beyond it. I was just hoping that you had something. Maybe you take care of yourself. But so every summer I usually have this issue where my nose gets really dry and it looks gross.
Crusty.
Fuck your word, crusty.
No, but that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't you're so against my accurate description of your nose. Where you're yo, you're a hater.
I just don't like crusty because crusty reminds me of like a crab molting. You know what I mean? Where the whole shell's coming off. That's gross to me. That's crusty. Krusty the Krab.
Okay. Anyways,
me, it's more.
You had dry nose that was
shedding.
Borderline crusty.
Let's go
and
shedding.
shredding.
Let's go shedding.
Sure. You were shredding your nose and then
shredding. It's shedding. But yeah, so then even we're and I was kind of in my head, whatever. We're about to do freaking Food Friday drops tomorrow or a week from now because we got to premise it. And I was like, Ricardo, do you have the tallow face? I have the tallow face. And Ricardo, of course, because we were shooting a little skit.
I pulled out the tallow. I went, psh, psh. I said, try some of this on that crusty nose.
And I went, if you look right now, looking a lot better.
We'll zoom in on that, but that nose is looking so fucking rejuvenated.
Hold up. I'm going to give you guys a real, actual journey. My nose actually been fucked up. Remember? No, I'm being serious, man. It's something that's been plaguing my life.
For how long?
Honestly, probably since high school, if not before.
So when you were 13? Your nose
no, I don't think I took notice, but in high school ones actually took it in. That my nose was you saw me, bro. I'm scratching my nose. It's
every summer though it happened?
Yeah, every summer it hits. It's after winter.
Allergies, maybe?
Huh?
Allergies?
Maybe, but I don't have nasal allergies or anything like that. It's just my skin. And heat, exactly. It's like a heat rash. Because even now, during the hot times, I take a cold shower every time. That way it's okay, that can't be the reason. And then yesterday I came in before a freaking Food Friday, I was pissed. I was I look like I have fucking rosacea. Nothing wrong with that. But I look like a freaking tomato. I look like a tomato and I was pissed. So I go to Ricardo. I'm like, yo, don't we have the tallow shoot? And you're like, yeah. I was like, yo, pass me the tallow face.
Yeah.
What was the text? We can even post it.
Yeah. So then he rubs tallow all over the nose, and then he sends me a text today. Not pre-planned, and honestly, not because tallow is one of our partners, but random text. This guy goes, "Yo, that tallow fixed my nose."
I couldn't even say it. I said it to my girlfriend too. It's two people. I was surprised.
Was that the first time you used tallow
on my face? Yes.
Okay, so you were surprised.
Yes, I was astonished because all I saw nice pigment. I was like, wow, I'm restored. I actually feel normal.
Yeah. And I hope we zoom in on that because your nose looks fucking great right now.
So it's
compared to yesterday when it was so crusty.
Bro, it was so not even crusty. It was red. Crusty. Bro, I look like Mr. Generu. Remember Mr. Generu from high school? I know my boys know, but Mr. Generu, bro.
Anyways,
big red.
Shout out to tallow because it actually helped you in your situation. Bro.
Yeah, bro. I was. That's why I texted you. It felt like one of those moments where you're like, wow.
Okay, Grace, can we at least ask if his nose looks better now compared to yesterday?
I think it does.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That's enough validation.
You can drop it from there.
Tallow. That you gotta go back to the old school ways before all this other negative stuff was incorporated in our skincare. Let's say.
Facts. So how you been, buddy? So even
buddy.
even too. We might as well premise it like this. Your life has really fucking changed
dramatically.
And what is that big factor?
Okay, obviously, the newborn, the baby has been born for a month now, little Sebi. And that's obviously the big factor, bro.
So you're a father. Like
I'm a father, bro. I'm a father. I'm a father now.
How's that fucking feel?
I feel like daddy, bro.
No,
but like yeah, like I've always said this from the beginning, bro. It's like it feels like time is no longer mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll for the first time, I'll actually share this like publicly to like all my friends. Like you know, you're here, Grace is here, Deshaun's here in the background. There's no cameras on him, but like it's one of those things where it's like for real. Like on my 30th birthday, it was a big birthday, right? Because like I'm turning 30. I'm entering a new decade. But on top of that, I have like a baby who's only 2 weeks old. So it's like a very like, okay, welcome to your 30s, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought about it and I was like, yo, like my parents came, my brothers came, like family came on top of all my friends. And I was like, I didn't document it. So like, there was something sad about that. You know what I mean? Like I was actually upset that I did not document or videotape or take pictures of like everyone on my 30th birthday. But the only thing that made me fucking happy was that I would never miss one of this little boy's birthdays. In regards to documenting it, in regards to, and bro, that completed me. And like that, it was weird because it was like, yo, like now, like he's actually more important. Like if, as long as he's complete, I'll be complete. I don't care about my own personal life. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, bro, like that was a big realization. I'll say it to my closest friends right now, Grace, Deshaun, and Coca.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll be vulnerable. You guys created that environment where I can be.
And even too, bro, it's like, bro, I'm gonna say, see your fucking. These is like you really snapped in. I know we had that conversation before, right? Because like, I couldn't really even like compare like those feelings.
Yeah.
Right. Like we talked about it. What does a man become after you have a kid? Everyone talks about it, right? Yeah. It's like, is it a snap? Is it this? Like insight.
Damn, I wasn't expecting this, bro. But I feel like it's obviously you appreciate like the woman a lot more.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, she's the MVP like of all of this. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like the baby's crying at 2 a.m. It's hungry. I can't do nothing for you, brother. I'm sorry.
You can't give that.
I can't. Like there's nothing I can provide for you. I know you're out here going like, but I don't have that. You know what I mean? So like, of course, the wife has to wake up every 2 hours, every 3 hours. She's the one who's providing. She's taking it gracefully. Like I love my wife more than anything. All my friends can say I've never talked shit about my wife. Like she's the best. She's a superhero. But like, as a father, you're kind of like, okay, like I gotta balance that, like with like work or like being extra like crazy to provide, right? So like, I don't know. It's only been a month and like, it's not a dramatic change. You can easily get lost in the sauce. I'll tell you guys this right now. You can easily get lost in the sauce. You can easily be like, oh, you know, like I'm a father now. I have a newborn. I can't be doing stuff anymore. I can't be working on my dreams anymore. I can't be doing any of this anymore. Trust me, I would be a lie if I said for 1 or 2 days I wasn't like, oh, like am I wasting my time? But like, or you could be a fucking man and step up to the plate and try to build for your family and sacrifice. And if you fail, you fail. And if you fucking succeed, you succeed. But like, that's kind of the vibe I'm in, bro.
It's crazy, bro. Because even to you, like, that's what I love. We talk about it. You're like, still not gonna lose myself.
You can't lose yourself.
You're
can't
not
lose yourself.
And even too, it's like, do you want him to look at you as like top dog, which you have to emulate before he even recognizes it, right?
No, but you can't lose yourself. Like you can't. Like honestly, like I always tell like my wife this. It's like, I know it's different because she's sacrificing more time than I am in like raising this baby because like she's at home more, she's doing all that more. But like it's like, okay, so once this baby is a month and a half, you're going to Pilates, you're going to spin class. Yeah. You're out there doing your thing. You're building your brand. You're doing your thing. You're cooking more because she loves to cook. Like it's like you can't lose that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And like trying to be the man of the house is also trying to empower her to not lose herself and be like, yo, I'm just a mother now.
That's
because the mother is the biggest. Like it's probably like it's a blessing. It's a big role, but to lose yourself in just that, I don't think it's fair. You can be that. And you can also be like successful. Like for example, big shout out to Megan from F45 because she's a mother of 2, but she's coffee club, F45, Pilates, boss woman.
Yeah,
like it's like that's my responsibility is to make sure that my wife doesn't lose that, and she won't. I know she won't, but like that's a big role of it too.
Even too, a lot of like, I'm just like from hearing and everything. Like a lot of women say they fall into the trap of not even a trap, but they fall into the idea that all they are is moms. They lose their identity. They're no longer that girl that they used to be, right? And I think
maybe
that's
you're
why
not getting led enough.
right? And also maybe it takes a good band that actually empowers you to actually live your life, right? Because at the end of it, it's like everyone's individual, and your kid should not be your only identity. Do you believe that or what?
Okay, like I believe the kid should not be your only identity, but of course the kid is the most important thing other than everything else. Of course. You brought someone into this world, like that's the most important thing ever. Like I'll drop anything for my little baby boy. But I'm doing a disservice if I lose myself in that process. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to learn. That's what I'm trying to process. It's only been a month. I'm not a fucking expert. I could be
crazy. You could be crazy. But
my point is like that's the way that I think is the right way, because you want to lead them, but like with being true to yourself. But that better be aligned with a fucking responsible man, like who's taking care of this shit, who's being a real leader. Like if it's not aligned, like. What do you like? What do you have?
My input is this. It's like even too. It's like a lot of people know. It's like I have a girlfriend. She has a child, right? So I've been trying.
Let's speak about that situation.
So like
because,
even
like,
just
no. Let's speak about that because like that's like a different topic in its own sort, and it has its own sort of people like that can relate,
right? And it's like it's different, right?
So you have a girl. So explain it, bro.
So I have my girlfriend. And I always say this, I'd be with her with the kid or without. And that's a perfect distinction when you found somebody that you do care about, right? Because, like, kids don't matter. You'll adapt. You'll be something better. And if not, maybe you're not set for that. And then maybe that's not your person. That is something that is very real that people need to take in.
Was it hard for you to accept that?
I think for me, it's like it didn't really hit because I don't know how seriously I took it at first. Right, and when I say that, is more out of the aspect that like you kind of live in la land sometimes, right? It's like, oh, I'll get with this person, I'll figure out that problem later. A lot of people live like that, right? And in ways I did like kind of push it, tried to make more time, but at the end of the day, it's like the finish line. You only have so many meters till you get there. So at some point, you had to figure out: are you gonna run your hardest to get there first? Or wait for everybody else. So for me, it's like that's why like I kind of take in what you say, right? Because it's two different perspectives. Yours is like, this is yours. This is your. Not even saying just is yours. This is something you're attacking from the first month, right? You're seeing it from the birth to this. Mine is kind of hopping into it, where it's like we can go like sports terms if you want to like relate to some ways where it's like
no, I get exactly what you're
like
saying.
It's a team that's already been built.
I get exactly
in a way,
what you're
and then
saying.
you got to jump into it.
Yeah.
Right. And to be the best coach, you got to kind of figure out the team. You got to figure out everybody around it, and that's how you jump in. You don't just jump in and be like, "I'm going to be the best coach," because that's how. Is that realistic?
Yeah, no, that's a.
You got to learn how the team
fucking
is.
Analogy,
right?
Honestly,
it's like that's what it is. You got to figure out the team first, right? Like you can't just come in and like, oh, I run this team like how I've done it in Alabama. I've done it here. No, and like I'm gonna give it because like I want like men who are actually possibly falling into this line to actually be able to relate. Yeah. You don't go to Alabama with the same idea that you did in Miami. That you didn't like. It's you have to understand the team. You come in, you have to learn. It's not easy, and it shouldn't be like. I'm not saying it shouldn't be.
But at the end of the day, the goal is no matter how many years, the goal is to win a championship.
Exactly.
So and what does that take from you?
A lot of hard work, determination, and also just knowing the people you're working with, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like their results are dedicated on you. And like maybe does that relate to being like a father in a way? Because like or not a father, but like a figure. Because they're only going to be as good as that we can prep them for.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's a stepchild or a child. Like a father is one distinct role. Like drop the step. If you're a real man and if you're stepping up to the plate and if that person loves you and if you're the only leader they have as a man, like you're a father. Like.
And I get that, and like I carry it like that, right? Like I just say that to teeter that line or whatever, but like that's not what I feel. Like I've been here.
Your sports analogy is so crazy, brother.
Right?
Holy fuck, you got that from ChatGPT or
no, dog? I think it's you know what the real truth is? It's one, I think we're really like kind of finding the flow, but also it's just when you talk genuine, Like straight up.
That's what I mean. I love the like that was a great like analogy, and I understand it a lot more. And like it's not that I didn't understand it, but like yeah, bro.
It's like I'm coming into this and like I'm happy I'm here. Like I want this team to fucking win, and I want to be a part of it. I want to be Bill Belichick. I want to be
easy now.
You know, I want to be Tom. I want to be Tom. I want to be Tom Brady when he went to the Buccaneers and they still won.
Okay,
like that's the energy.
Against all odds.
Again, like whatever, it doesn't matter. And because at the end of the day, like you said, against all odds, nobody believed Brady was going to be a fucking champion.
Again,
I know.
Okay, I love that.
That's father talk right there. We'll leave it there for everybody.
Grace, first question.
Even too, what do you think of that freaking the little talk, the boys?
I think that is incredible for both of you, and I'm super happy that both of you have different perspectives but can still relate to each other. I think that's really unique and really cool.
Okay. That's all we need to hear.
Right? Hold on. Yeah, probably.
Okay. First question from the
new producer.
Grace, you want to kind of explain what's going on here?
Okay, even to hold up. Can we actually introduce Grace? Because like, facts. Come on, Larry, we're being assholes.
Yeah.
You
Grace is an angel that fell from heaven and landed on Uncapped. She's honestly supported us and has helped us re-strategize and just like find like why we're doing this again.
Yeah, I'll say this: she's a mad creative. Honestly, look out because we're gonna push her to make content just for herself. You seen her on our Food Friday. You seen that? Hey, everybody! Da, da, da.
Yeah,
that's the type of person she is, and that's why it aligns with us.
One of the most talented ones out here in regards to like videography, editing, photography, like creative facts. Okay. Anyways, Grace.
Thank you for that intro. I appreciate it. You guys are so kind. Okay, so do you want to like introduce that like you're doing these segments?
Yeah. So right now, technically, we thought we'd spice it up, you know, kind of show you guys like who we really are. We don't know the questions that Grace is about to ask us, but she's about to ask us like random questions. Like they can be from like all spectrums, literally like every single avenue these questions can come from. And Coca and I, we don't know like
what we're getting into. And like
we could debate about it. We could agree on them. Who knows?
And it goes back to this. We're just showing you who we are.
Yeah.
So, and you'll hear bickering. You'll hear his nasty like meow 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 meow. But it is what it is.
Okay, first question. How would you smuggle a raw egg across the border without breaking it or getting caught?
I'm gonna let Ricardo go first on this one.
Okay, across the Canadian-USA border?
Yes.
Yeah, which border are we going over? Because like some are more extreme, like there's dogs, like
we're gonna say Canadian to US.
Okay.
Which way though? Canada to US or US into Canada? Because there's extremes.
Hypothetical Canada to US.
Okay, so we're doing the real way.
I would not stress it that much. I would send a perfect fucking Canadian family.
No, you're doing
No,
this.
It's you.
There's no perfect Canadian. It's you. What the This guy's acting like a smuggler.
I'm acting like the mob boss. I'm not doing it. I'm sending somebody.
Grace, do you not hear this guy literally just said, I'm going to be Pablo Escobar. I'm going to find the perfect Canadian family and then send them. So, what? Were you putting the little boy? Yeah. And you got, whoa.
Okay. I have to be there. Okay, whatever. I'll be there.
It's you. It's not
It'll be me.
Yeah. And
with
Simba.
the perfect Canadian family in the van.
Okay.
I'm driving. It'll be me with like a bunch of like people like who look very like authentic Canadian, being like, yo, we're just gonna go camping, and I'm not gonna stress it that much. I'll put the egg in the fucking sleeping bag, some very comfy, and I'm not worried because I feel like sometimes if you worry too much, you get caught. So like I'm just gonna naturally be like, hey, we're just going to fucking Michigan to explore the waterfalls, and then the Canadian families will be like, yeah, my name's this, and they're gonna show passports. Everyone's gonna be passported up, and then we're gonna smuggle the one egg so freely.
So where are you putting it again?
In my sleeping bag with a Canadian family.
Right.
So what do you do if they pull apart your car and they take you in for what's it called?
Investigate or
interrogation?
I know he's getting the
what I'm doing
right up the
what I'm doing is I'm betting that they're not gonna question me. because it's such a wholesome activity to go across the border that
No, but they're looking for it. Like, you gotta look at it like this.
oh, they're looking for it.
They gotta look at this. It's
Wait,
you.
are they looking for an egg? Like they're looking for.
Yes, they're looking for
okay.
an
Look at it
egg
like this.
in
Here,
your
let
car.
me give it the
Okay,
private.
okay,
It's
okay.
contraband they're looking for. It's you, Claudia, Sebi. You
Okay.
and Simba. I'll put Simba in the car for you too.
Okay.
You guys get there in your car. Passports. Yeah, I'll be the guy. We can role play a little bit right here.
Sure. What's up, bud?
Oh, Ricardo. Oh, I don't even know your name. Hey, sir, can you pass me your passports?
Here you go.
There's only 3.
Of course.
Who's the child in the back?
My son, Sebi.
Okay. When was he born?
May 4th, 2025.
Beautiful. And he's produced by both you and her?
Obviously.
Okay. And who's
What kind of question is that, sir?
honestly, right now the US is having a lot of problems. So we're trying to figure everything out.
Okay.
Who's the dog in the back?
Simba.
When was he born?
June 4th.
Too long.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not an idiot to bring my dog across the border. So let's just delete
No,
that.
okay.
But anyways,
All right,
there's
I
no
would like
fucking
you-
dog, obviously. But
All
continue.
right, I like you post. Can you pull over to the side? Where would you hide it?
Where would I hide the egg? But they're looking for the egg.
They pulled you to the side. They're looking for something.
I know, but are they looking for the fucking egg?
They're looking for something. I
Okay,
said.
they're looking for the fucking egg. Ooh. It has to be not broken.
No, bro. Yeah, because
The first
then
thing
the
I'll
drugs
do-
will come out. The powder.
Fuck. This sounds too mafia, too
No,
crazy.
but yo, come on, because like you better hide this. Because I thought about mine.
I'll put it in the baby diaper bag. Cause it's like
But where though in the baby diaper bag?
where all the fucking diapers are.
You know, I didn't think about that. I don't have a baby diaper bag, but I got a good idea now. After.
You know what I mean? So it's like all the diapers, all the wipes, all the fucking the creams, the whatever. I'll put it in there because it's like come on, like
Okay.
I could be totally wrong.
I don't
what
know.
about you, brother?
Okay.
Where
so,
you going?
So I got a couple of ideas. All right, so it'd be me, Michaela. Nah, that's how we'll preface. And I'll take the rats. I'll bring Bruce and Luna with us, okay?
Sure.
And I got 2 Frenchies, my daughter.
Where's
my
the
girl.
egg?
So we're going to fucking Walmart first.
Where's the egg, brother?
We're going.
Pull up.
Hold up.
Honestly, you're sounding sketchy. Pull over.
We're going
Pull
to
over.
hold up. I'm telling you the story. We're going to Walmart first. I got to get a 30 pack, and that's where the eggs are gonna be. That 30 pack. Hold up. That
30 pack of what?
If I'm
30
looking,
pack of eggs. 30 pack
if
of eggs.
I'm looking for fucking eggs, and if I find a fucking 30 pack, I am searching that.
Not even,
the
bro.
first thing.
No,
Think
it's
about it.
like, you don't
think about
never
it.
seen a 30 pack of eggs?
You said that the border is looking specifically for eggs. If I find fucking 30, of course I'm looking for
you
those
haven't
30.
let me change this yet. I got the good story now. I would do that as a diversion. That's what we're doing. The 30 pack of eggs. So
I
then do
love
that.
the improvisation.
Because no. Think about this. I'm gonna have the 30 pack in the eggs right there, two, and they're gonna scan those, right? Because they're gonna look if anything is irregular. Where the egg is really gonna be.
Up your asshole.
I thought about it. Thought about it.
I
Thought-
never would ever think about
I
that.
thought, listen, I thought about it. And why I say I thought about it is, bro. Yo, and listen to this, and listen, and you didn't listen to this. I said thought about it
I guess
because
it's June. It's that month.
you can go that way. The only reason I say I thought about it is, guess what? This is your family. You're about to put your family away.
So
If you get-
go a little.
No, well, I to be honest, you know what I was thinking? Actually, straight up, the real spot you put it, baby powder, as you said. Again, not doom in the baby powder cover.
Your story changed more than OJ's. You went from it being here to you putting up your ass.
I had
and
a
now-
story. I had a story for it. You're just thinking, oh, I'm putting a baby bag. What the fuck? They're gonna go in the baby bag and pull it out and be like, "What's up?" And then you're done. You're done. I'm thinking like tactically, draw attention here. This.
I love it.
Grace, what do you think? Who's
Who do I think is getting over the border?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna check the diaper bag.
Fair enough. You think they check Coca's asshole?
Probably. If it gets to that point. But here's the question. Could you get the egg up your butt without
No,
it
I've
cracking?
With what?
Without
said-
it cracking. Because the question is, as long as it's not broken.
Honestly, that's a crazy question. Because one thing,
The thing is that's not the question. She originally said you can't have the egg crack. Why do you think I was so fucking like, oh, I can't crack the
And
egg?
that's why
You
I
said
said-
I'll shove it up my asshole.
yeah, and that's why I said I thought
Wait.
about it. It was a
I know,
thought.
but would it crack?
Yes, 100%.
So then you lose.
Yeah.
They
That's
find
why.
it.
That's why I said I thought about it. It's supposed to be. You think about all the ideas. Like, where the fuck else are you gonna put a fucking egg?
That's the whole point.
That's the point of the question.
This guy said baby bag. Done.
Better than in my asshole where it cracks.
No, I thought about it. You see, you're going crazy with this one. He actually is like prefacing. Okay, next question.
You can take as much money from a bank as you want, but you have to carry it in one item that you already currently own. What do you use?
What's the own? That's my car. That's a pretty easy one right off the bat. It's like I take my car, right? Something that I own that I.
That's so smart.
It's my car.
But are you driving your car into the bank and stealing?
Oh, what are you bringing?
But you
into
didn't
the
tell me
bank?
if
Yeah.
I'm getting caught or not.
No,
you
she's saying, what are you bringing into the bank to get the money? You're not gonna drive your car in there.
a hockey bag. Then I have a hockey bag from the podcast,
So you bring your hockey.
so I would take the hockey bag because that's where I'd feel the most.
Could you carry it?
So I'm gonna have to. The fuck? I watched. No, this is a funny story too. I watched Triple Frontier with Ben Affleck and all these guys. They rob a freaking guy in Colombia for 250 million. It's too heavy. They're playing whatever. I don't want to ruin the movie. All you got to think is $1 million is very fucking heavy.
How heavy is $1 million? Can we check that up, Chris?
Yeah, Gracie, pull that up.
Because I'm thinking like.
What do you
damn,
think? Let's guess. Let's guess this. Let's
No,
guess
I'm-
this. No, guess it first.
Okay, $1 million is probably like fuck. Okay, wow.
Just guess. You got to shoot in the air.
I want to say like 86 pounds.
Oh, that's a decent.
What?
Hold on. I did,
No. What bills are we?
hundreds. Only honeys.
hundreds?
Only honeys.
Yeah,
Only
the
honeys.
Only the hundreds. 86 pounds.
Nobody wanted a freaking $1 bill.
86 pounds. What do you think?
Okay, I'm trying to go off this movie. I'm trying to see. It was. I'm gonna say 112 pounds.
That's American?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Canadian.
No, we're not doing Canadian. Bro.
Okay,
Of
sure.
American $100 bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1 million.
Ricardo, what did you say?
86 pounds.
112.
The correct answer is 22 pounds.
What?
Ooh.
So it's light. Cause even in this movie, so like even the premise.
That's how you know we're not millionaires. That's how you know
Yeah,
we're
but
not millionaires.
but whoever fucking. I guess there's some people. do
22
it.
pounds? Are you crazy? I'm sitting
20.
there then.
That's it. 22 pounds.
It says a $100 bill weighs 1 gram.
Mm-hmm.
1 million
2.2,
divided by
yeah.
100.
Yeah. It's drug. Well, it's gram money.
Ah,
Yeah, it's gram. Think
Wow.
about it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gram money. Okay.
damn. So,
What? That's it.
damn.
So this movie. This
So
movie.
okay, you're bringing your hockey bag and like the biggest bag I have.
Bro.
Fuck, I don't even know.
A luggage. You would take a luggage, wouldn't you?
I'll take my biggest luggage. Yeah, because I could carry anything out. If $1 million is 22 pounds,
Bro,
damn, I need.
I'm taking at least 5. I'm taking 100 pounds on the back.
And I'm
Easy.
gone.
I have to, at least.
Yeah.
For your family, you have to.
whatever. Like that.
No, think about
where I
fi-
can't like enough for me like to carry. I'll fucking run, and that's a lot of millions. I'm telling you, right
Bro,
now.
they're in the.
I'm telling you right
so in
now.
this movie, they're in the Appalachian Mountains. So like the plane they're going over, and this helicopter they have can only go so much over.
Yeah.
And the one guy greedy. He's like, no, we need the whole 250.
Yeah.
So even to Grace, can you do that math for us? 250 million times 22. So yeah, 250 times 22. That'll be the math. These guys are like, he's like, we need it, because like even to like for his family, he needs it. Greed got them as they're going over.
Playing
Boom!
collapses.
No, they hit the
Yeah,
mountain.
playing fucking hits.
So then it goes doo. Then in the little Mexicans, like a Mexican farm.
Damn.
And then now you got to carry that to the ocean. The ocean was 100 and something kilometers away. How you carrying that?
How much weight is that? 250 million.
So 250 million times 22 is 5.5 billion.
Not billion
That's
pounds.
what I knew. His math was completely off. Just Google what is 250 million in pounds.
American, but no, it's 20.
Yeah,
it's
not your math.
it's 22 times 250. That's would have been the math. That's would have been the math. Yes, it is. For every one is 22.
0.22 maybe.
No, it's because it's 22. Because if you did that, no.
It weighs approximately 5,511 pounds.
Okay, so then we need like
a lot of fucking weight.
We need a couple of Deshaun's, couple Carls.
Fuck.
Easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's 5 of them. That
You could only carry like 100 yourself.
Sure, I'll take it. But I'll be back and forth. Yo, especially for the family. Are you crazy?
Oh, for the family, you're
Dog, that's what I said. 5 million is around 100 pounds. Like a little more over.
I love it. Great question. Next question, Grace.
Oh my God. You guys are rapid firing right now.
We're crazy.
Okay, here's a good one. What is the dumbest hill that you're willing to die on? What's a personal opinion that you think
Oh, fuck. This is crazy.
you will hold till the day you die, but it's dumb?
Oh, wow. The dumbest.
Yeah.
The dumbest opinion.
Frenchies are the cutest dogs. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it straight up. Everybody always thinks they're ugly, they're rats, they're fat, da 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 da. Nah. I'll die on the hill. Frenchies are the cutest dogs. Easy. Oh, that's easy a hill I'll die on.
For me, you don't need so many fucking pillows in your bed. You don't need to tuck in that shit. I'm a free sleeper.
This guy said
I like to just, just fucking lay down and just like have one pillow. I'm a comfortable guy. This whole decoration shit in your whole bedroom, I'm willing to die on that. There's no need.
I'll combat you on this because it's not about decorations.
Oh my gosh, don't even start that, brother.
Bro, dog, you see me? I got 7 at least on my bed. Why? Like, you don't like being like cuddled or like cuddled? Like cuddled by pillows?
No, but all I'm saying is like, bro, for me, I walk into your bedroom and it's like I don't need decorative pillows because I'm just tossing those. I need one pillow that's comfortable for me, and I'm ready to sleep.
It's not even decorative. I have one on the leg.
That's what I mean, because you're an abusive pillow user. You use 7, so of course you're gonna vouch for fucking one in between your nuts and one in your hands, and you want to cuddle people. Like, sure, but I'm talking about
survival. You're thinking?
No,
survival.
I'm not thinking survival. I'm a man. It's very simple. Just one pillow. And I hate how there's decorative pillows.
I hate decorative.
For who? You know what I mean? Like it's my bedroom. I just want to go in there, get one pillow, boom.
See, when you said decorative, I agree 100%.
I've been saying decorative.
No, like even too. I thought you said pillows in general because even too.
If you're someone who needs them, then like sure.
No,
like,
see, I hate decorative because I want
to. That's one
to.
thing I stand by because like me and my wife always argue about this. Like she tucks in the sheets. Every time she tucks in the sheets, I fucking just pull them.
Yeah,
out.
same.
Because I'm like, I don't like to be restricted. I don't like to feel like a fucking sausage in my bedroom.
Dale.
I like to just free pull it, and that's I'll be.
Even too with Michaela, like she'll have one side of the pillow has ribbles and stupidness. The other side, no, it's just stupid. You know how like the freaking etching, I don't know.
Oh, like,
and then the other side, flat. Every time I get the pillow, I go. And she said, "Why you switch it?" I was like, "I don't like freaking. I don't want my neck to be touched by something."
So I'm just joking, bro. That's fucking jokes though.
Yeah, so okay, or at least we can bond on that one.
We can bond on that one.
What about Frenchies though?
Frenchies, are they the cutest dog? Obviously not. They're fucking ugly. They're like pigs. But like,
yo, man, what was the joke I said to you? Well, it was a Frenchie is a bat crossed with a pig. Remember, you thought I actually made this. So this is what I said, Ricardo. I was like, yo, a Frenchie is a bat crossed with a pig.
Yeah,
you know,
ugly.
You got the
ugly.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
So to die on that, bro, is kind of.
Like,
I will. To die very quick. Like.
Listen,
they're not the cutest dog. That's kind of wild.
Actually. I'm here for a long time, not for. I'm here for a short or a good time, not a long time.
All right. Well, that answers that.
Okay. You're cursed to be followed around by one sound effect forever. What's that sound effect?
I have a fucking.
Go ahead, go. You have it. I don't have it.
No, so like I'm gonna give you prefaces first, so like we can brainstorm together.
No, what's the sound effect? You clearly had one.
No, I have multiple.
Say it from the top of your mind. What's that one sound effect?
I'm thinking like freaking Peter Griffin. That's
wild.
Bro, that would kill me. Everywhere you go, you just hear, and you just feel like a fucking fatty.
I don't even know what mine would be. That's crazy.
I told you. That's why I told you brainstorm with me, because I got another one.
I love yours is okay. Yours is amazing.
The next one you could go with.
I can't even fucking think about a side effect I want to make for the rest of my life.
Imagine that.
That'd be scary though.
No, but it's.
Fuck. What's one sound effect? Fuck. I don't like sound. It would be
Rain showers.
no fucking brown noise.
Brown noise.
Yeah, you know white noise?
What does a fucking brown noise make? I know white noise is.
Okay, well, the only reason why I know brown noise is because
I was gonna say something so rude.
say it.
No, I can't, bro.
Say it. Brown noise is actually like it's a more softer version of white noise. Have you ever heard of white noise in Spotify? The only reason why I know this is because of a baby.
It goes. I know what it sounds like.
It's more like intense.
What's brown?
Let me play it.
Oh, I think brown noise. I'm
brown
thinking
noise
like
is
me.
not fucking, bro. Why are you fucking the
producing
brown noise?
babies?
Why are you fucking the brown noise, boy? Relax, papa. Look.
Alright, Brett. Hate on it.
Damn, you look excited right now, eh?
Yo,
8:26 on a Thursday.
I'm just trying to give you guys good content. Don't be
this
mad
is
at
brown noise. This is
don't
brown
be
noise.
mad
This
at me
is
for
brown
good
noise right here.
content.
Ready? Wait, hold on. Let me play brown noise right here. It's not fucking, bro. I promise you, it's not fucking. And it's not. Thank you. Come again. I promise you that. This is brown noise. Camera can zoom in. Brown noise. Okay. This guy thinks it's thank you. Come again.
I'm not.
But for us who are parents and real civilians in the world, this is brown noise.
Yeah, silence.
Oh fuck no! It's
silence because the kids are getting beat.
It's playing
They
at my
beat till they
baby's house
cry
right now. Sorry, it's
Oh, you're playing for Claudia. Yo, that's crazy. Poor Sebi. Oh, now you're gonna.
poor Sebi's fucking.
Bro, you're about to get a phone call.
This is buzzing a brown noise. Sorry, this is connected to his audio device.
Yo.
So, anyways, we'll play brown noise here. Edit it,
Honestly, don't play the.
and then we'll stop.
Can I say something though?
What?
Brown noise isn't a sound effect.
Thank you. See, I
Hold
knew
on,
it.
hold on.
I agree it's calming, but I wouldn't say it's a sound
What is it
effect.
then?
Okay.
What
fair,
is
fair,
brown
fair.
noise
What's the
then?
sound of? Wait, one, Grace. What's a sound effect though? Because for me, it's like something that makes sound.
What?
Grace,
Grace?
Grace,
Hello?
I'm speaking to you, Grace.
Hello?
Hold on.
Don't stay silent, Gracie.
Hold on. We're gonna look up the definition of a sound
Grace,
effect.
Grace, remember, you gotta look
I
up
wish there was a camera on
yeah,
there.
exactly. Honestly, she's Grace. You gotta study from Jamie, young Jamie.
I know.
Young
Okay.
Jamie, the fastest around.
A sound effect is any artificially created or enhanced sound used in media like films, TV shows, podcasts, yada yada yada.
Okay, question.
It can be anything from a gunshot, a creaking door, birds chirping, thunder, whooshes, computer beeps, etc.
So why would brown noise not be included in that?
Well, is Jordan about to listen to 10 hours of his sound effect?
Oh, she's calling me brown. I love that.
Huh? Is it what?
Of my sound effects, you
Well,
said.
you said a fucking Family Guy.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would put on brown noise to go to sleep.
I know, but you asked like what would be the noise that I want to live with for the rest of my life.
And
I
you
said
But I-
brown noise.
But I said a sound effect.
I know, but is brown noise not, okay?
She said it's not.
Okay, a sound. What's the
And-
sound effect?
and
then?
even
sorry,
too, I was
wait,
gonna-
sorry. What's the sound effect again? So I can answer this correctly.
So hold up. Even too, I want to ask. So she said it has to be an artificial sound, right?
Artificial.
What
Okay.
What is an artificial sound by definition? Right. So it's something that's made by like external. Am I an artificial sound if I speak? No. Or yes?
Do you guys not know what a sound effect is?
No.
Like
Grace,
genuinely?
Grace, you gotta
Because for
look-
me, it's like anything that makes a sound is a sound effect.
Yeah, it's sound effect. It's like if I flick my fingers or snap.
Sound effect.
That's a sound effect, yes.
Okay.
What about
Sound effect.
In theory, yes.
sounds like
If I
brown
go-
noise?
Sound effect, right?
Yeah.
So then, where is the separation between any noise I make and the sound effect?
Is brown noise a sound effect? Please vote in the comments because I think it is. Some people say it's not.
And I just want to ask: is there such thing as a black
A
sound?
blown.
A blown.
I
Black
don't
sound.
think there's such thing as a blown.
But is there a black sound then? There's brown sound. There's white sound.
Well, what's a black sound? What's a black sound?
I don't know. Or it'd be black noise, actually.
What's black noise?
Yo, that could go very dark if you...
What's black noise? I'm actually like very concerned. We just did an island flavor review. Like, what do you mean? What's black noise? Next question. Coca's went a little crazy.
That was a good one. That's a good segment. I like that.
Okay. If you could make one thing illegal just to mess with people, what would it be? It could be something really stupid.
Picking up something with your left hand.
That's really inconvenient.
That's the point. Imagine you got to pick up somebody. For example, he picks up his kid. You got to use 2 hands. Now you can only use one.
So it's illegal to use the left hand.
That would be super bad, right?
Okay.
Good one, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a lot.
Just
a lot
anything.
of
Think
people,
of.
I mean, like.
What if you're left-handed?
Yeah, if you're left-handed, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Under this
and
regime, you're fucked. If you're
picking up a baby, and you're in the hospital, you have to use both hands.
Yeah.
You're a dentist. You gotta look through your mouth. You can't use the freaking.
Or you're just a little student in grade 5 and you have to use your right hand. You're chicken scratch because Coca banned the fucking left hand. Yeah, that's inconvenient.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
What do you do?
Fuck. Sorry, repeat the question, Grace.
If you could make one thing illegal just to mess with people, what would it be?
That was quick.
It's illegal to smile.
Then you heard terrorists.
Think about it. It's just to mess with people. If I want to mess with people, I don't want them to fucking smile.
That's a terrorist.
No matter how fucking happy the situation
Bro,
is.
you're a terrorist.
Yo, you have something against like browns and terrorists.
Bro, no,
I'm just whole episode. Only fucking sound like
crazy.
fucking.
No, I'm thinking
You
about
sound like fucking someone.
Yo, imagine you when Sebi's born, you just say, "You have to be shot."
The question was.
That's a terrorist of a human being.
All right. You want to talk about terrorists?
Elon?
You think Elon's a terrorist?
No, I'm just
Why
saying.
is Elon a terrorist?
No, I'm just saying like the terror between the 2 boys.
You're changing the definition of terrorist. You're stating that.
I had a good one on you, so like we could twist this however you want.
What do you mean? Explain yourself.
All I said, being a terrorist would be to terrorize everybody by telling them not to smile. So then,
but you're terrorizing left-handed people with your answer.
That was the whole idea.
I know, but I can use the same logic. It's like, yo, imagine one man only had one hand, and it's only the left hand. It's only the fucking left hand. The right hand got blown up.
Or no, the other way. Other way.
You said you can't use the left hand. Imagine the right hand was amputated. The umbilical cord, cut it off. Imagine that. And your fucking regime says you can't use your fucking left hand. You're the fucking terrorist, buddy. You're the fucking terrorist.
And I understand that.
So what do you mean?
But I'd rather not be able to be like, oh, this is so bad. But would you rather be like this?
Bro, you're using no hands right now. What the fuck are you doing? You're just a fucking body.
Yeah, because I'm going from you. Like,
you're not going from me. She had one question, and your rule was you can't use left hand. I'm saying, imagine that poor person.
Smiling though, you can never be happy then.
She said something that could inconvenience everybody, bro.
Same with the left hand.
But the fact that you said terrorist is so crazy. It means you're obsessed with those. Like,
no, it's like
you're obsessed with that word, bro. It's like why?
Why?
I
think, like I said, terrorist, like terrorize. That's
no. Oh. Now you sound like a radical leftist. You sound like Biden, bro. You sound like Biden.
All I want is
I said terrorist as in terrorize.
I say you're a terrorist to me. I just want people to be happy, and you don't want them to. Bro, you can't smile,
bro. You don't want people with one hand, the left hand, to be able to do things. You're a fucking terrorist, buddy.
They got feet.
I know,
don't they got feet? Yo, they can go like this.
What I'm saying is, you're crazy. You are fucked, bro. You're actually crazy, bro. All I'm saying,
I'm just saying. I give one.
All I'm saying is the question was about inconvenience and who can, and you said terrorist because you love that shit.
What? Because I took someone's left arm. No, I told you still have the right hand.
No, it's
or you have feet.
It's because you went very liberal with your. You like I said, you know what you sound like Biden, bro. You said terrorist, and then you said no. I was talking about terror.
You want me to sleep?
Sleep, buddy. Next question, Grace. This guy's too crazy talking about terrorists. This guy's too crazy.
Have both of you guys been to IKEA before?
Yeah, with my mom in Toronto.
I've never been to IKEA.
I can't ask this question.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
What about the Swedish meatballs? They're fire.
Next.
That was her question.
Coca loves balls.
No, I just like food. That's why we do Food Fridays. So check it.
Next.
Okay, that's a good segue. Next question. You can only save one fast food chain from extinction. What do you pick?
So fast food, let's just define that, right? Because no, like being serious, it's like, no, I want to.
Fast food.
Okay.
Sorry. You do your thing. I'm interrupting.
No. Grace, you're not because like what?
What's fast food then?
Explain. Because Coca sometimes goes on rails.
Okay, so the reason I say what are fast food chains? You guys haven't had American. Have you had Checkers? Have you Rallies?
That's
Have you had
irrelevant
Freddy's?
because the question is not about if you
Those
tried
are
it in the States or
But
not.
those are fast food chains.
Okay,
so we gotta
so-
block it out. Canadian food chains then. Let's go there.
She just said fast food, bro. So like just pick any fast food.
I'm gonna give some that's in America because it's way better.
Sure, go. Give it.
You go first, actually.
See what I mean?
Okay, so by definition, a fast food chain, I would say, is a place that you don't sit down or have a waiter at. Would you agree?
Fair. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
agree. I'm
'Cause
glad we got that definition down pat because Coca's confused over here. So, what's the best fast food change for you?
I got to think about this one because I got to go through the dialogues not dialogue, the Rolodex.
For me, I think I
Because like I would say, if we like,
could think of one. I could think of one.
What?
Pizza Hut. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Say that one more time.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza.
Anyways, it's I love fucking pizza, and at the end of the day, they make like the best. They make the best. So if it's a fast food, I'm not gonna have like McDonald's and fries. I'm gonna have a nice fucking pizza, and I'm gonna crush that. Whether it's stuffed crust or whatever, they make I think the best fast food pizza.
Jersey Mike's then my boys. I love a sub. Jersey Mike's slaps every time. So fresh, cut off of it like Jersey Mike's all day.
All right.
That's why I had to think because like, and the only reason I asked is because like, come on, we're food reviewers. We fucking gotta know the best.
Yeah.
And
But it's about your preference too.
yeah, because like, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
What's your favorite food?
Lasagna. I'm Garfield. Remember?
Lasagna.
Yeah, you remember Garfield from like, remember the orange cat? Remember? No, listen.
I know the orange cap.
Yeah,
like,
so
lasagna,
Monday, my mom.
I never.
It's because my mom. My
You've
mom
never
makes.
talked about lasagna though.
Because my mom makes the best lasagna in the world,
love
and
that.
that's my favorite food, hands
Okay.
down.
Okay,
Like
bet.
lasagna, I'll lasagna all day. What's yours?
Pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's why. Okay, I can get that.
Like it can be like homemade fucking pizza madre, like very like perfected. It could be
Mm-hmm.
Italian. It could be fucking fast food pizza. If I'm gonna fucking live
Eat
somewhere,
something,
I
yeah.
want to eat a nice fucking pizza with pepperoni and
Okay, that's
cheese.
fair.
Extra cheese, always extra cheese. There's never like
Yeah. See, for me, I'm
regular
like
cheese.
I like sandwiches.
yeah.
Like a sub. A sub is my number one.
Yeah. Grace, what's your number one fast food?
I won't lie. I have to agree with Jordan. I'm really on a sub
Really?
kick right now.
Subs, yeah, that's good.
With that being said, I've never had Jersey Mike's.
What?
I'm a big fan of Subway. I know that's insane
Holy-
to say.
Yo, hold up.
Grace?
That's not Grace. I gotta say this. One, the tuna. I gotta drop it to you. I gotta drop knowledge, Grace. You have.
I've
to
never
just-
had the tuna from Subway.
I'm
know,
not gonna
good.
lie, like the fact that he said tuna is kind of crazy to me.
No,
'Cause,
I
like,
know,
the fact that he
but-
loves tuna from
I
Jersey
know.
Mike's
I've
is-
never had it, but listen, you guys know I'm the foodie as per. I gotta fucking say what I gotta say. The tuna, there's no traces of freaking fish in it. So one issue. Two, the bread has more sugar content than fucking cookies for some cookies. Another point. Listen, I don't hate.
Why are you dissing Grace right now?
I'm not. I'm just listen.
on, bro.
I'm an advocate. Like, yo, Subway. If you want to sponsor, give us a big check. I'll change my opinion on y'all. But Jersey Mike's, Firehouse Subs. Have you gone there?
Yes, I do like Firehouse. They're a
don't
different.
like Firehouse.
They're a different kind of sandwich to me though. Like it's a sub,
Yeah.
but like having a sub from Subway and having a sub from Firehouse are two different experiences.
Grace, you gotta go to Al Panino's.
I want to try Al Panino so
Not even
bad.
this. Hold
gotta
up.
go.
I gotta cut this. Well, not cut this, but like we're going to Toronto next weekend, right? We got a fucking podcast to do. Let's go to. I remember the one place we were sent. Remember the one place we were sent? Speak. I won't say names. Fucking our enemy sent us the #1 sandwich place to go to.
Who?
Remember? You asked. He's like, where can I go for this type of sandwich, this place?
Oh, yes.
I say that's where we go. That's a sub spot. I have another one that's even better. But that's what I was trying to say. I was trying to make it so like next week we got a podcast to shoot.
Grace, you know that we're shooting at 7. We gotta leave at 7:30
No, we're
7:30.
7:30. You're down?
You down with that? Like 7:30 in the morning? Okay.
Good.
We'll buy you breakfast, but like fuck.
Just to kind of go off of that really quick, some of the best subs that I've ever had, Mini Mart
Oh yes.
on
By YMCA in
nope,
downtown?
Nope. It's by my elementary school, and I want to do a food review with you guys there one day because their subs have lasted the test of time.
Okay,
They're still cheap as hell.
Yeah.
Even though we're going through a freaking inflation crisis right now.
Yeah.
And they're fire. They cut the meat in front of you.
Oh, let's do it then. I'm so down. Even too, we can like I'm down for a sub war. I'm down for a sub war now. We did Burger War. Let's do a sub war.
Yeah. I'm done. What elementary school you went to?
Claredale.
Oh, so it's in the It's,
Where's that?
Near Claredale. It's South End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
right near here.
Yeah, Grace, you gotta go soon.
It's like literally, it might be like $7 now, but when I was in elementary school,
$7?
It was $5.50 for like I don't know if it was a foot long, but like a big sub, chips and a drink.
See, that's jeez. Man, I remember even. Did you?
Those are the
Where,
spots.
I was gonna ask. This is a good segue to go from there. Did he? Where did like? Okay, remember like grade 6 to 8, where now you have a little more freedom. You live by my bad. You live by your school, right? So were you allowed to walk home, like for lunch, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So me, it was like grade 6. That's when my mom finally said, "Yo, you can go to lunch around the school."
You were
right?
a little soft.
Yeah. No. It's because she knew I was crazy. But not even that. It was like she would like. So we had this place called Marvelous. It's ran by the Fams. Actually, the Fam. They know who they are.
Yeah. Before new ownership.
Yeah. This Marvelous. It was called Marvelous Pizza.
Marvelous
Pizza on Southdale, Adelaide. Whew, the best pizza. Even to a lot of time, and everybody who actually watches that knows the hot sauce. Everybody couldn't figure it out that if they had their regular hot sauce. And I want to drop the fucking news because Carl told me what it was. It's just Frank's. It's just Frank's.
It's just Frank's hot sauce.
And then everybody thought it was
enough
something.
to tease the kids though.
And everyone thought it was different.
That. Don't complicate.
So we
it.
used to go there every day. What place did you guys go to?
In elementary school? I'm not gonna lie. Elementary school, we would just walk to like fucking Little Caesars, like nothing crazy, because like nothing around my elementary school. But one time in high school, I remember it was I think me, Deshaun, and Charles. We walked from RMC to McDonald's. It took us fucking 45 minutes.
I was with you, bro. I was with you.
It took us 45 minutes. We left on first period. We came back at fifth period, and the whole I thought about it. I'm like, yo, what did I learn today? I learned that it's a fucking long distance from fucking McDonald's to RMC, and that's it.
Bro, even to just, because I'm pretty sure I was with you guys, or I did this with Carl and Rhinewire or something like that. Either way.
Yeah.
That was the longest walk of your life because you just, you know what it reminds me of? Just out in the trenches, the sun's beating down on you. You walk past a golf field, you can't play on it. You just gotta keep going.
What was your worst job ever, Coca? Like a job where you're like,
Little
I
Caesars.
fucking feel like a hinge.
Little Caesars, because like
why? Like they just bossed you around.
No, bro, because I forget what
ass around.
No, it's a grease trap. You ever clean it?
No, but explain like I'm talking about like explain it like.
So even too, so like I went to like this is my first job even too. The only reason I went there was because we were about to have prom, so I need to have some money, some pants, right? Like I gotta buy some.
You handed in the resume.
And then I got the job. Yeah. Like this.
Like we need someone like this.
So then they got me, and then I'm working in the back. So I got lucky because I had my boy Tiago there, Adrian, like Sluggy, I call him. So Sluggy was there too, and we were just like cooking in the back, whatever. But everybody got appointed to grease trap. Bro, grease trap is the nastiest motherfucking because even too, it's like what the grease trap is to get premises. When you're washing dishes, there's a pipe that will catch all the like the lard. It's the nastiest shit ever. And then you have to scoop that up. I'm gonna puke right now just thinking about it, yo.
Were you a grease trapper for a long time?
Bro, no, because you had to do it. You had to. Everybody.
Every shift?
No, not every shift. Everybody had to do it.
So that was your worst job.
So like, yeah, because then I'd go there, bro. Papa, you got to think. You put a glove this high up to here, and then you have to go and put it into a bucket, and then carry it out to the trash bin.
Wait, so Little Caesars had larva? You said larva?
No, not larva. I said lard.
Oh, lard.
Because you know when fat. So lard is when fat starts to like solidify. So like you know when you like, for example, you cook sopa or mama cooks sopa and the grease at the top. Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
But because this is the extraction point, it's like the dirty stuff, like the think about it, off the pan, everything like that, and it just bro, it was so bro. I have a weak stomach. I have a pretty weak stomach, I would say. Bro, I would go.
So you're gagging every time you're fucking doing
bro.
this.
I hated that shit. Damn. That's why I quit so quick. Like not even like because even too I got lucky because like I was always good at talking, so they put me on the phones.
Yeah.
So I'd just be on the phones, and then or the other part was they put me on ovens, but they didn't like ovens because I'd always mess up a pizza every once in a while, so I could munch. Gotta eat while I'm working.
Obviously. Yeah.
So yeah, that's mine. What about you?
Worst job? Fucking picking apples in the farm.
Oh shit!
Bro, that's the worst job. Fucking holy.
Sorry,
fuck.
why am I laughing? Like
holy fuck, buddy. That was probably the worst job. Picking apples in the farm.
Yeah, with Latinos and everybody.
Just all the fucking Latinos, the Filipinos.
Yeah.
Working for cash, and I'm there. I'm 13. I'm trying to make a couple dollars. You know, trying to bring my girlfriend out for ice cream, some light. And I'm there, and then I remember one time, the farmer was like, "How many plants did you plant?" And I was like, "Fuck." And I said a quick like I counted the rows and I counted the plants. Like five times 5 is 25.
Yeah.
I planted 25. He goes, "Nah, let's count it one by one."
Oh.
And he fucking took me one by one. 1, 2 to 25. But that was the worst.
You did do 25 or?
Oh fuck, buddy. Yeah, my math is good, so I did 25.
Yeah,
but the fact that a fucking rich farmer man was like, no, I don't trust you.
And even too, bro, the sun is beating on you.
Oh, buddy. A Chinese man died in my workplace, bro.
So what?
But I'm not gonna lie, maybe we don't.
No. But
no, bro. I remember one time, but these are
the stories
throwing up over there.
Bro, these are stories you need to fucking hear.
But this is crazy. I remember one time I'm working in this farm. I'm only 13, getting paid cash. Carmen's trying to make bands. And then it's all like illegal Latinos and Filipinos and Chinese and Jamaicans, like all like people who are here just to fucking grind. And all of a sudden, like we're going out for lunch, and all of a sudden I hear, "Yo, a Chino died out there." I'm like, what are you talking about? And then someone goes to me like, "Yo, like a Chinese man died. Like he overheated. He died. He's like 70. And he's trying to make like some money.
70,
bro. And he died of fucking because we're working in like
heat exhaustion.
No, in these like where they grow vegetables,
like greenhouses.
We're working in greenhouses, so like it's like plus 40. A man like me,
a 70.
I'm shirtless building crates, but I'm young, right? But yeah, bro. A man died on my lunch, and I'm like, and all of a sudden they're like, shh, don't say nothing.
And everyone goes back to work.
Everyone goes back to work as if nothing happened. I don't know if we should add this. I don't know. No,
we don't gotta say where, but like even the best, like we could pivot off this. It's like, imagine you at 70. Do you think that's what you like? The life you want to live?
I mean, if you immigrated to a place that's way better than when you were at 70, like I can't blame you. I don't know your life before that, right? If you were born in Canada, and if you're still struggling like that in 70, then it's like you didn't make the right choices.
Yeah, your bloodline.
But if you're like immigrated from here when you're 67 and you're trying to work for your family, I can't like what the fuck, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
You gotta do what you gotta do, but
that's my worst job. That's my worst job.
That's it, Joe. I could like see. I was picking up like just dirty grease and pizza bullshit. And I didn't see no dead bodies.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
All right. You have more grace or what?
We can wrap. We could do an egg wrap on this one and roll it over.
I don't have any more questions today.
All right, Grace. Well,
yeah, but no. At the end of the day, bro, like
I think this was a fun one, bro. Like,
It's a fun episode. Like the Uncapped Network. Like, just stay tuned. We're up to a lot of shit. We're on our fucking shit again.
Food Fridays, and even too right now, we got guests coming, but you're gonna get a lot more of us. You're gonna meet who we are. Gonna get our fun.
When it comes to entertainment, at the end of the day, it's like, sure, you guys can be tuning in elsewhere, but you guys know deep in your heart, you guys want to know what the fuck we're up to, and we're the ones to tune into. And I'm not trying to sound cocky, but like,
do you want to laugh or you want to cry?
No, but I'm saying right now, like, we're fucking back. We're structured. We're a team. We're gonna bring the Food Fridays, the podcast, everything, and we appreciate those who are always been supported since day one. Like, that's the most important thing to us.
Number one
At the end of the day, you motherfuckers are gonna get the most out of this.
Number two, remember, right now we got Fail Fast coming up.
Yeah.
The exact date, I'll put it up here. And then next we got Horizon Fest.
Horizon Fest, we're the exclusive interviewers.
Yeah,
people documented a day, so make sure to look up for the Uncapped Network on Horizon Fest.
How we could premise it? We're literally like a newscast.
We're the newscast.
We're like CNN. No.
We're like, don't say CNN.
No.
We're like Fox News.
Yeah. Even that.
Horizon Fest.
But that's what we're going to be. We'll be there front face. We might even stream. You guys might even see us live.
Yeah.
But tune in. Have fun.
Yeah.
And
that's it. Peace.